EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for November 15th, 2023. Half of the month of November is over. Wednesday's video forecast is proudly sponsored by the KP Agency in Easton, Pennsylvania. The never-ending Joe Namath and JJ Walker commercials are upon us because Medicare annual enrollment is here. And if you are close to or over age 65, you are about to be bombarded with endless Medicare solicitation if you haven't already. Why rely on a stranger on the other end of the phone to help you with such an important decision in your life? The KP Agency, located in downtown Easton, is a reliable and friendly source you can count on for an unbiased review and direction on your Medicare plan choices, and at no cost to you for doing so. Give Kristen a call or text at 908-329-7140. That's 908-329-7140. Or visit them online at thekpa.net. They are the KP Agency in Easton, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the Wednesday video forecast. So we're looking at a mix of sun and clouds today. High pressure that has been off to our west or northwest for the last couple of days is now going to be moving off to our south and east. It's going to start getting a little bit of a return flow around here, and wind starting to shift to the southwest. That's not going to do a whole lot today, other than get temperatures up slightly. We're going to be not full bore here with the temperatures going up until we get to Thursday and Friday at the end of the week, but they are going to start coming up today noticeably as wind shift to the southwest, and then a partly cloudy skies night is expected overnight tonight. As we get to Thursday, high pressure is not going to be well off to the east here, and that high pressure is going to be anchored and allowing these temperatures to come up here on Thursday with mostly sunny skies expected. Now, as we get toward the end of the week, we are going to have a cold front approaching. At the same time, we have the system of the southeastern U.S. coastline, just east of the West Palm Beach area here in Florida. And we have a trough that's going to be moving down to the south and east. It's going to eventually pick this thing up. Now, I do think this is going to stay offshore. We said that as much yesterday. It's going to take a track generally like that. But as this cold front approaches, if this was not here, we'd have a decent amount of rain from the cold front, half inch, 3/4 of an inch, that kind of thing. But because it is here, and it is going to be exploding moving up the coast, as it moves us forward, you can see that. Watch it go on that track that I just drew. And it's right up here now. It really draws a lot of this energy. So this takes energy away from this cold front because you can't have two competing systems right next to each other. The stronger the two systems are going to win out, and in this case, that's this low pressure that's rapidly developing and remaining offshore, so the cold front is going to get ate apart, and there's going to be very little, I think, in terms of precipitation from this cold front. There will be some showers in maybe parts of central PA, northeast PA, but I think if you're in the middle here, this is a kind of a sinking air zone in between here where you might not see much or anything at all, okay? And that's a very real possibility with this cold front moving through. And this is going to come in very late in the day here on Friday, more likely Friday evening and overnight for most areas. As this system moves off to the north and east, it'll take any morning clouds with it, and maybe a leftover shower in a few spots in our far northeastern areas, but that's about it. But then skies will become partly cloudy in the afternoon here on Saturday as that pulls away, and temperatures are going to come down. So if you look above me today, 52 to 56, not bad. That's about seasonable temperatures, and then we get a little bit warmer here on Thursday, 58 to 64, and I think that everybody is solidly in the 60s. The 60 to 65 degree range here looks like for most here on Friday. Ahead of that system, I wouldn't be surprised if some areas in our southeastern areas sneak up into the upper 60s because it's going to be delayed. And it will be mostly cloudy, but I think it's going to be, precipitation will be delayed far enough that you could get sneak a couple more degrees out of that. As we get to Saturday, though, temperature's going to be back down on either side of 50 degrees, so it's going to be a noticeable difference here on Saturday once that clears out. And then Sunday is a mostly sunny day with temperatures, again, on either side of 50 degrees. So a pretty nice weekend overall. I think you're just going to have some morning clouds to deal with on Saturday, giving way to sun, and that's it. And then once we get into early next week, Monday, we're looking at another mostly sunny day, upper 40s to near 50. And then our next system is going to come in here on Tuesday. And this one looks like it has potential to do a lot more, something a little bit more beneficial, as we have a low pressure cutting into the Great Lakes here. This is the pre-Thanksgiving storm. And then there is a little semblance of low pressure that's trying to form kind of an elongated low that's sitting right along this boundary that could enhance rainfall as this pushes north and east. We will also have to watch the track on this because there is some indications from some models that might be enough cold air for our far northern and interior areas up in here that could see some snow out of this. Okay, so it's not entirely impossible. European model is not really on that idea. The GFS has been at different times, so we have to keep watching this in particular. But right now, we'll take the beneficial rainfall over to snow because that's something we could use right now. Okay, we're a little bit behind as it stands. And the European model is all rain. I'm just saying that there are some indications that other models are saying, wait a minute a little bit. Here's the European ensemble temperatures. Again, we are slightly below average today. Then we have a couple days we were slightly above average here on Thursday, above average on Friday. And then here's the weekend where it goes right back to slightly below average into early next week. So it's going to be chilly. Once we go back we're going right back to chilly temperatures. Any of these warm-ups that we've had have been very transient and very short-lived. I do think pay attention to the long range this week because I update that in the forum every Monday and Wednesday in addition to the Friday public update. But I think we're going to be introducing a winter storm signal, and it might not be this one here. I don't think it's this one. I think it's one after that. So we'll see. We'll continue to follow trends with that over the next several days. And if you see it on Friday, don't be surprised. But we might have a winter storm signal here coming already here at the end of this month. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for November 15th, 2023. Have a great Wednesday.